Is there a problem here? Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool 1872. Rangers Football Club, folks. I apologise. The mic quality is not going to be brilliant. It was the HD 1080p Logi HD webcam built-in mic. Didn't bring my actual mic. Anyway, let's get into this game of football. I don't even know. Well, I don't even know, man. It's Rangers, isn't it? I mean, you can't say you're surprised by this. If I'm being brutally honest, you can't say it. You can't say you can't say you're surprised anymore. And I predicted a draw. I predicted a draw. So broken could be the word, but I'm so accustomed. We're an also around, man. It's so. And you know what? Come on after the Hibs game, oh, he needs sacked. Come on after the St Mirren game, he needs sacked. I think I reiterated it as well after the Motherwell game. But what the reality is, folks, he's not even getting sacked. That's 13 points out of 33 away from home in the last, 11 games. Like, that's disgusting, man. You know what I mean? That's absolutely bogging. I believe it's something like, 18 out of 48? Something crazy like that. It's just... What is there to say? Starting 11, Ninsala's in there. I thought he was a wee bit pish for the first goal, but again, I want to see youngsters brought in, so I'm not going to overly blast the kid. Right, let's get to the start of this game of football. Again, apologies for the mic quality, but Big Phil, man, someone needs to burst his mic. My best pal. I don't want to hear his press conference. Someone burst his mic. Right, Barami gets a shot, shoots wide, kind of set the tone, didn't it? Dundee get their goal. Just decent work down the right hand side. I believe it was Simon Murray, flicks it through to Mulligan. Mulligan then cuts it across. Just bogging defending, man. Like three guys around. I think it was three our defenders were around Simon Murray. It's just like, what are we doing here? And then Adewumi, great finish. It's a difficult finish, rightfully so. Neil McCann giving him his props for it. It definitely was a difficult finish. 1-0 from our point of view, though. It's horrific. You know what I mean? It's absolutely horrific defending at the end of the day, and there is no two ways about it. Like, it is absolutely bogging. Tiffany then does well to win a corner. Donnelly then hits a rebound that's blocked, and you noticing how this is all Dundee chances, folks. Yeah. Yilmaz then has an effort. It's way over. Not much happening. Simon Murray then goes down rather easily for a Yilmaz push. If he went down a wee bit before it, if it wasn't a delayed reaction, I think he could have got a penalty, put it that way. And at this point, I've written my notes, 30 minutes of wank. And I'm not talking about incognito mode, I'm talking about Rangers Football Club on that pitch. It wasn't good, alright? It was not good. Horrendous. Ninsala and Simon Murray then getting a bit of a squabble. I'm seeing people greet that this is a penalty. Nah, I don't think it is, honestly. If you give this, you give about 10 of them a game, don't you, at the end of the day? But pretty much immediately from this, we make it 1-1. Igamani finds Tierney, the only two players who are firing on all cylinders. They're grabbing assists and goals. Igamani sets up Tierney, and he does really well to score this, by the way, because it's through a host of bodies. I believe it nutmegged Carson. We then have Simon Murray. He's got a free kick, deflects it over. Yefty picks up a yellow amongst all this. He misses the next match. What is the back line going to be for the next game? Yefty out. Yilmaz is probably going to come in at left back now. Ninsala, it's probably going to be Ninsala. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what the team's going to be against St Johnstone. I'm dreading that game as well. I tell you what, right? We're saying he can't get sacked. And I don't think he can. If we drop points against bottom of the league St Johnstone, doesn't matter how many injuries are in that squad, folks. That's unacceptable. But that took us to half time. We're 1-1. But you never felt like this team was ever going to grab the game, right, and get the job done. Pish was never going to be the Never going to be the case. Matondo's on for Hadji. Honestly, was Hadji even injured? Can someone tell me? Who knows? Tierney then has a couple of shots blocked. Then there's just more horrific defending. Fiadawumi, well, not from him, he scores, makes it 2-1. Very lucky we are, because this is like a fucking, I mean, this is a thin Simon Murray, ginger, red hair, one of these beard hairs, offside. Could have been 2-1, and we're not coming back for 2-1. Didn't even come back for 1-0, man. Just ripped to shreds again. Pathetic defending, man. I mean, Adewumi I thought was fantastic. Really warranted it. He was man of the match. Like, he really warranted the win, because he should have had. I mean, I say should have. It was the lines are the lines, I guess, aren't they? Igamani then has a snapshot. Carson does well to save it. Idawemi then blazes another effort over. Kelly's just Liam Kelly is making a bunch of saves, man. Saves for him. Diamonde picks up the ball, edge of the box, rattles the crossbar. Would have been a great finish, bear in mind. And it's just like, there's a lack of urgency towards the end. And we've touched on this recently, haven't we, though? Like, where it's, oh, this team, it gets back into a draw, and then there's just no, but there was no urgency across the board this game. Not at 1-0, not at 1-0, and not at 0-0, not at 1-0, not at 1-1. It's a guy that knows he's safe, isn't it, man? It's just, how many points can you drop before, like, yeah, it's actually enough? I haven't had time to look at Twitter, right? But I mean, judging by the, fellow Rangers fans, and it's just, you factor in all the previous games as well. It's like we're numb. You know what I mean? It's like, what is there to say? Honestly, it's tiresome, man. It's actually kind of got beyond the point of anger. You know what I mean? Anyway, my friends, to all the great guys watching this video, that is where we're going to leave it. I've no idea how long it's going to take to upload. Internet speed's not exactly the greatest, so I might see you after midnight. The reality is, I'm going to see you. Early one for me in the morning. Should be an early one for Phil, man. I should be driving Phil to the airport. But, yeah. What is there to say? Leave your thoughts down below. It's depressing. There's nothing worth talking about, man. Pish. It's the norm now. We're dropping points every week away from home, and it's just almost accept it, because this guy can't lose his job. It's disgusting. Look at that. Burnt it on the cooker.